If Formula 1 were ever going to have a constructed silly season, this is it. Audi are finally, 100% officially going to be a part of Formula 1. The growth of the sport in recent years has been attracting teams from across the globe, all of them hunting for a piece of the F1 pie, but Audi beat them all out. So what will the German manufacturer bring to the sport? Who's going to drive for them? And will they be just another backmarker? Or could they be the next Mercedes? Let's find out. This season, we've heard talk of multiple racing teams and manufacturers trying to get involved in Formula 1. For many reasons, all have previously failed, but when it comes to racing pedigree, you can't deny that Audi knows how to be competitive. The German car maker has an impressive record in motorsport. It's won the 24-hour of Le Mans 13 times since 2000, as well as championships in Formula E and sports car racing. Sauber have confirmed they will become Audi's strategic partner when the German marquee enters Formula 1 in 2026. The Swiss constructor has run under the Alfa Romeo banner since 2019, but that partnership will conclude at the end of the 2023 season. Sauber will then continue to run with current supplier Ferrari's power units in 2024 and 2025, before Audi take over the following year, with Audi planning to acquire a stake in the Sauber group. The partnership between Audi AG and Sauber Motorsport is a key step for our team as we continue to make progress towards the front of the grid, Sauber team principal Frederick Vasseur said. To become Audi's official works team is not only an honor and a great responsibility, it's the best option for the future, and we're fully confident we can help Audi achieve the objectives they've set for their journey in Formula 1. It is Sauber's second full works agreement after their link-up with BMW in the 2000s, and owner Finn Rausing said Audi were the best strategic partner for the company. When you think of companies that you could have partnered with, Audi is definitely towards the top of the list. They have plenty of cash to put into improving the team's infrastructure. They have people who are experienced in winning at the highest levels of motorsport. And they're one of the biggest car manufacturers in the world, with all of the technical knowledge and facilities that come with that. To be honest, Sauber has hit the jackpot. And you can hit the jackpot too by buying someone a gift from today's sponsor. Established Titles are an incredible company that is preserving the natural woodlands of Scotland and helping with global reforestation. This amazing last-minute gift makes you the owner of 1 square foot of land in Edelston, Scotland, and Established Titles plants a tree with the global charities One Tree Planted and Trees for the Future. Saving the planet is obviously amazing, and that's why Audi have joined Formula 1 now. But this gift grants the recipient something even cooler. There is an old Scottish tradition of calling landowners lairds, which is lord or lady to those of you who don't live in 15th century Scotland. By gifting someone land in Scotland, you give them the right to call themselves a lord or lady, and they get a certificate to prove it. Sir Lewis Hamilton sounds okay, but Lord Lewis Hamilton would sound way better. Maybe we should get him one. Anyway, you can add lord or lady to your credit card, plane tickets, or even your paddock pass at the next F1 race with this gift. The first 200 people who purchase a title pack using our link will get their plot directly next to mine. Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm a lord now, and I expect you to refer to me by that title in the comments. This isn't just an amazing last-minute gift. We could also start our own little Scottish kingdom. Established Titles is actually running a massive early Black Friday sale right now. Plus, if you use the code F1Reverse, you get an additional 10% off. Go to establishedtitles.com/F1Reverse to get your gifts now and help support the channel. How is Audi joining Formula 1 helping save the planet though, I hear you ask? Well, Audi plans to make only electric vehicles for the public after 2026, the year it will officially line up on the Formula 1 grid. Although Formula 1 will continue to use internal combustion engines as part of its power units, the electric power produced by the hybrids will rise from 120 kilowatts to 350 kilowatts, increasing efficiency. On top of that, Formula 1 also plans to use fully sustainable fuels in its cars from 2026. This is a very new technology, and though Audi don't publicly have plans to utilize these new sustainable fuels commercially, they will definitely be thinking about it. F1 did change the rules in a way that we can enter, with a very high electric part of the powertrain with renewable fuels, said Audi CEO Markus Duesmann, who called it a huge step forward in terms of sustainability. Formula 1 also plans to go carbon neutral by 2030, something Duesmann said was vital for Audi. Audi confirmed in August they would be entering Formula 1 in 4 years' time as a power unit supplier, and had been previously linked with a partnership with McLaren. Fellow Volkswagen brand Porsche, meanwhile, saw a deal fall through with Red Bull, but still retains an interest in being a part of the sport. The Audi engines will be produced in Germany, where the company is based, and at least 120 people are already hard at work to get them ready for 2026. They want to grow those 120 people to 300 as soon as possible. You know all those stories about Red Bull taking Mercedes staff to build their engines? Well, don't be surprised if the same stories start emerging about Audi very soon. Audi's Formula 1 project leader, Adam Baker, has already been talking about his expectations from the team. This could very easily become a billion-dollar project for Audi, so success is important, but Adam seems confident they'll find it early. "We understand the scale of the challenge, but we want to show that we can achieve success," he said. The board members know a great deal about F1 and are well aware of the challenges involved. But as an entry point, 2026 is a very attractive year. We would love to be competitive from the start, but we have to be realistic. We want to be in a position to win races in 3 years. Winning races within 3 years would be an incredible success for a brand new engine manufacturer. Luckily for Audi, the sweeping rule changes for 2026 means that it might not be that unrealistic. Brand new fuel with properties that will be alien to all the teams will be a big help, as will the huge change in engine part composition and the importance of electrical components. But it isn't just engine rules that will help Audi. There are rule changes. Everyone now works in these financial restrictions, so it's a very different situation to the past, in which some teams could have an advantage. In this situation, 3 years is a realistic path, said Baker. Of course, you can't just win races with an engine and a chassis. You need quality drivers as well. Trying to predict drivers as far ahead as 2026 will be difficult. The current Sauber drivers, Zhou Guanyu and Valtteri Bottas, might still be at the team then, though neither currently has a contract that goes that far. Bottas is a proven race winner, whose experience could help the team grow, but Zhou has a lot to prove yet. Audi is not willing to talk publicly about any forthcoming talks with drivers just yet, unfortunately. There's a lot of interest, but also 3.5 years to go and plenty of time for many changes in the driver market, said Baker. "We will have a program, a simulator, and we will work with drivers for development. It could tie into a young driver program, but we'll talk about that later. Now, the drivers work much more in the simulator, and it would be very interesting to have a veteran driver, and of course we're considering it, yes." When a Spanish reporter named Carlos Sainz as a potential target, Baker answered, "It would be fantastic, but there are many years to go. With Alonso as well, the dream team. Of course, we have interest, but it's very difficult to think about what will happen in 3 years. We can dream, but it would be speculation. Sainz may be a genuine option then, but Alonso might be a bit of a stretch as he'll be 45 when Audi finally line up on the grid. When you think of a German manufacturer, you think of them wanting a German driver. Mick Schumacher is the obvious option, but as things stand, there's a chance that he won't even be on the grid next year. By 2026, he may not even have a super license anymore." Baker insists that the lineup will be decided by the market, not by the nationality, which is bad luck for Mick. Audi is a huge name that will bring sponsors to the sport. They'll bring new engines as well, which will hopefully provide some more variety to the grid. But most importantly, they should be a team that can provide competition at the top of the sport. We cannot wait. Do you think 3 years is too short a time span to be winning races? And if you were starting a new team in 2026, who would be your dream lineup? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below, and until next time, drive safe and bye for now.